Hey guys, it's me. Look, I'm going to be straight with you guys. I wanted to release a video, but I know that the next animation I'm working on is going to take a very long time. So I wanted to make something in the meantime just to tide you guys over for a little bit. I sat at my desk and I pondered for a good 15 seconds about what I wanted to do. And then it hit me, why don't I just ask you guys what to draw and then I'll draw it. I mean, yeah. So I went on Twitter and asked everybody just that question. What do you want me to draw? I got quite a lot of responses. I'm going to go through and select a few that I like to draw today. To begin with, I picked this tweet from Alice. She said, "Your hopes and dreams? The never-ending nightmare of the void? Or a unicorn eating a rainbow?" That last one we can work with. Okay, so the first challenge is to actually draw something that looks like a horse. I may or may not be using references here, so I can neither confirm nor deny. Just realised that the unicorn was meant to be eating a rainbow. I'm gonna have to go back and fix that mouth later. But for now, and of course, we cannot forget the majestic horn on top of the unicorn's head. I mean, that's like the most important part of a unicorn. You can't have a unicorn without the horn. Otherwise, it's just a horse with multicoloured hair dye. I mean, that's still pretty cool, but you know what I mean. I know beforehand I was saying that I may or may not have to use references, but I legitimately just had to Google search a rainbow to remember what colours are in it. I am not joking. I'm going to be adding a little bit of shading here and some here. I don't want to add too much to it, I want to make it quite subtle. Okay, I think it's time to make the emergency repair works on the unicorn's mouth. I did have a few ideas as to how I wanted the unicorn to eat the rainbow, but the way I do plan on doing it I think is probably going to be funnier, so I'm just going to go with this for now. There we are, every colour of the rainbow. I wanted to give the impression that there's absolutely loads of rainbow, so I'm going to make a little bit of it dribble out the side of its mouth, just in case you were wondering why I did that. Okay, now I know I don't normally say this until the end of the video, but I have to say it now, because that is fantastic. I sort of don't really want to add anything else to it, I just want to keep it as that. But like I said, I'm going to be drawing quite a bit, so let's see what's next. I picked this tweet next because I felt it was sort of appropriate as to what I've just drawn. This tweet came from Dear Anne, who suggested a very handsome tank bank, posing and riding atop a majestic steed, like a knight or king. I think I can pull that off no problem at all. So, time to do my favourite part, where I try and draw a circle which takes me about 600 attempts each time. What I'm picturing in my head is me riding this unicorn about to ride into battle. So I'm gonna make myself look valiant and ready for war, atop this unicorn that's trying to consume a rainbow. I would not have been able to think of this on my own. And of course, who is a knight without his trusty companion, his broadsword? That's right, I'll be wielding a sword upon this unicorn. I am evolving. Now, the tweet said knight or king. I prefer both, so as well as the sword, I'm also going to be giving myself a crown. Ah yes. I know before I said that I didn't want to change it, but I'm glad I did because I think I've just topped it. Okay, so the next tweet I picked was this one, by Complexly Ross. He said, draw tank bank with a mouth. Nope, I can't do it. I just can't bring myself to do it. Cretty suggested that I draw a tank robbing a bank. Appropriate. As cool as I think it would be to put a tank in here, I feel like I need to incorporate this in the drawing I've already made. So how about a tank bank robbing a bank? See where I'm going with this? I think the best way to show that I've been robbing a bank is to clearly just have all the loot on you. And then just to show how quickly I'm escaping with this money, I'm just going to have it flying out the back, those dollar bills in the wind. Every time I draw a tweet, it's just upping the level of awesomeness to a whole new level. I wonder what's in store for us next. The next tweet I picked was from my good friend Astrid. She suggested that I draw a Peanut having a dance party with his girlfriend. Don't really know how I'm going to do this one, so I'm going to wing it. Right, I think I was going to draw them down here initially, but I wanted to save a little bit of space. So I'm going to move them up here. Make them much smaller, like Peanuts should be. Yeah, Peanut dance party. Look at him go. Look at him dance. I think with the Peanuts there now, the unicorn looks even more horrified than he did before. The next tweet I'm going to be looking at is from Steph from A Bit Frank. You should totally go check out her channel. She suggested that I draw a too big fish in a too small bucket, living it up. This idea was quite out there and I couldn't not draw it, so I'm going to give it a shot. Now, if I see somebody living it up, my head instantly jumps to somebody who's got it all together, they're having a good time, and they're looking cool while they're doing it. So why not have this fish sit in a bucket wearing some shades? Yeah, he's looking pretty good. I think there's something missing. There needs to be something else to show that he is truly living it up. I've got it. If you're truly living it up, you've got money to burn. So, that is exactly what he's going to be doing now. What a weird one. Okay, for this one I think I'm nearing the end, so I'm just going to add a background in now. There we are. Right, I'm going to draw one more thing. One more tweet. I just feel there needs to be something else in there just to take this up one more notch. That's it, ladies and gentlemen. That picture has been made entirely by you. Guys, I really enjoyed doing this. It was certainly a nice break from just working on my normal videos, because I'd love to do something like this again in the future and certainly get you guys involved. And if I do this again, the first place you'll hear about it will be on my social medias, so the links will be down in the description if you want to go follow them. So yeah, grab your nearest unicorn and let's go rob a bank. Fantastic.